What's up, guys? Welcome to another Monday. It's Monday, currently Monday here in Adelaide. Just the usual Monday check-in, guys. So we've ticked over to 12 weeks and 5 days out from the World Championships in Budapest. You know, it's flying past, guys. It's definitely flying past from the time that I made my first video to now. I feel like it's almost overnight. So it's about 1:30 here in Adelaide. I've just finished at the gym, so just on my way home. Just a full body today still, so I'm staying with that full body program as I can't, you know, isolate due to injury wise. But you know, I did some squats, a couple of PBs there, which was great. You know, I feel like even though I'm in a calorie deficit, that my training's still progressing. You know, my big lifts that I can do, you know, I'm pretty bummed I can't deadlift, but you know, the good thing is I can still squat, you know, leg press, single leg press. I can still bench, I can overhead press, which is, you know, those are the things that, you know, obviously I'm not taking for granted, because you know, that's what my body's allowing me. So it's about training smarter, not harder, and you know, we're moving along. That's the main thing. So yeah, like I said, just hit some squats, did some seated hamstring curls, did some dumbbell overhead seated press, a little bit of back workout. So just like I said, full body mixture. So just finished up. I'm currently on my way home. I'm gonna have a shower, get my first meal in, so fasting today, and then what we've got is we're actually going to a seminar today, which should be all right, something new, something different. We're actually going to see Dr. Eric Thomas. I don't know if some of you guys are familiar with his work or not, but I'm pretty sure that you've heard some of his quotes. You know, one of his most favorite ones and one of his most popular ones is, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. So, you know, that's the kind of attitude that we can implement into everyday life. It doesn't have to be, you know, bodybuilding or sport. You know, you can implement that kind of like I said, attitude into everything. You know, your work, you know, your family. You might want to be successful for your family. You might, you know, everybody wants to give their loved ones everything that they can. You know, you might want to just grow your business, whatever it might be. You want to live comfortably, as we all do. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. So that'll be 2 hours worth, and then I'll just head to the studio and finish off a couple of clients for tonight, and that's Monday. So Monday's usually pretty cruisy. You know, as soon as we work half a Saturday, we usually relax on Sunday, unless we go in for 1 or 2 people. But Sunday's usually relaxing, and half of Monday is as well. So I usually train a bit later on Mondays, but I had to cram it in due to this seminar. So yeah, like I said, really looking forward to it. Hopefully, and I know I will get something out of it. You know, I'm going to this because I need to improve certain aspects of my life, you know, business wise, you know, just some mentality, a bit more positive mentality, I guess, and a bit more in taking a risk, which I'm a bit shy to do when it comes to certain things. So yeah, that should be good. You know, really excited. It's a short week for us, in terms of, like I said, we're heading off to Bali on Friday, which I'm really looking forward to. You know, getting a sleep in, just eating and training, and just relaxing, guys. Just getting some sun. That's something that I've really missed here. I've really missed the sun. It's been a really cold winter. I'm not a big fan of the cold, and it's actually really taken its toll on me in terms of I've never had to, you know, layer up so many clothes that I have you know, this year. So, you know, hopefully get a bit of color. So a bit of vitamin D for the health, for the testosterone, and then yeah, come back refreshed, ready to go. And you know, it'll only be 10 weeks before we head over. So definitely really looking forward to that. And you know, I'm excited to take you guys along. You know, like I said, being a flexible dieter, it's not going to be as hard as it has been for me once upon a time there, but yeah, looking forward to taking you guys along, showing you, you know, a couple of different places that we train at, and you know, our food choices in terms of staying on track, and you know, still full steam ahead into bringing the best condition, best shape, the best package that I've bought to date. So, you know, I'll hopefully do a couple more check-ins before we leave, but if not, I'll see you guys at the airport, and yeah, we'll take it from there.
They would have done that first. Think of first alone. The second, it would have been closer. They were coming back. And I need you to make a decision. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going from 50 to 75. For those of you who are 70, I'm going from 70 to 80. For those of you who are 80, I'm going 80 to 90. For those of you who are 90, I'm going 90 to 100. I need you to activate it. Well, let's go to the next one. Watch this, guys. Okay, so I got to tell you a true story. This is a true story. I was about 18 or 19 years old, and at the university, back at home, and I don't know if they do this here, but it's terrible. But when you get into university, they give you a charge card. I was like, whoo! It's like clothes. I'm gonna go get a whole bunch of clothes. I was dating at the time, so we got the matching clothes because we was going to the university, and I wanted them to know that we were together. So I made sure we looked just alike. Like, she's with me, I'm with her. We have different classes, but we're dressed alike. So don't talk to her, she's with me. So I'll never forget, she was excited. We went to the store, the mall, we bought all kinds of stuff. We had maybe like, I don't know, $2,000, $3,000, and I just bought watches alike, just everything. And I'll never forget, I got to the counter, and I was so, it's the first major purchase ever. This is $3,000 in clothes. I had never spent that kind of money before. And I just remember giving the lady the card, like, boom, I got it. Because you know, when you're young, they're kind of looking at you like, you don't have that kind of money. I was like, damn. Bring this up, right? That's what we need. We need the pill. And I found out the pill shrinks the lesions on your brain. I went to the doctor. She said, I would have told you about it, but I don't think your insurance company is going to be willing to pay for it. It's $10,000 a month, $120,000 a year. Insurance company denied. My wife went back the second time, they denied. I told my wife, stop begging. I'm 120. Do I give you $10,000 a month, or do I give you $120,000 now to get it for the year? I will not let my wife, whatever it takes, I will not let her take I will give 120. I will speak more. I will get better. I will get degrees. I will get training. I'll do whatever it takes. I will put your health first, and you will not be defeated. You will not be destroyed. You will not use a cane. You will not be in a wheelchair. We will beat this. Some of you in this room, you are not able to activate your greatness because every time a trial or a tribulation comes, you fold. You give up. Every time somebody calls you and tells you you can't do it, you take it personal. Every time somebody tells you you don't have what it takes, you embrace it. And now you got to stand up to it. And I never bent one time with my wife. I never felt discouraged. I never felt that it wasn't possible. And my wife told me just a couple days ago, she says, today I feel like I felt before I got MS. She had a weekend where she felt great, and I told her, it's for a weekend today, but soon it will be for the rest of your life. We will not break. We will not retreat. We will not give up. We will activate our greatness, and we will know what it's like to live the 120. Say, I will live the 120. Come on. I will live the 120. Yeah.